Hello, my beautiful people. Good morning. I, it's not really a good morning. Did I tell you guys that I truly don't like Mondays? Because usually everything bad that sets the tone for the week happens on Monday. And well, I've got a doozy, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I'll talk about that as I'm crafting or arting. We're going to work on my LDA design team project. I'm making a journal cover and I'm using limited supplies. Okay. Um, the digital I'm using is the Elegant Doors pack, and uh, I'm going to have a code for you, LDA Design Team 40, and I'll put that in the description box, and I'll also put the link to digital. Um, and then the coupon is good store wide. So whatever you see there, you'll save 40%. I believe. Let me just make sure that I'm not talking crazy. 40% off all items, right? And LDA Design Team 40. So that's what we're dealing with. Okay. And yeah. So and I'm using, like I said, limited supplies. So I chose my digital images. I have a piece of wallpaper here that I'm going to use. This is going to be the front, and this is going to be on the back. I'm going to use some matte medium from Golden that I put in a separate little bottle. I'm going to use some gesso, brand doesn't matter, or if you have modeling paste or texture paste, or the stuff you get from the hardware store, whatever you use will work. I have just a couple tools here that I'm going to use. Yeah, and we're going to create some texture, and the stencil I've chosen is Poppy Stems from Donna Downey. So we're going to do a little bit of that. And then I have, and you guys know that, okay, green is not my favorite color, but of green, I like olive green. So if you follow me, you know this. And look at this cute little pretty butterfly. Look at, he's going to become dimensional a little bit. And so he's going to go on top of here. And we're going to do a little bit of something to him to give him protection, but also capture the wings up a little bit so they're not completely flat. And then I'm going to glue him down. But first, we need to collage these, dry that. And I'm going to also put down some clear gesso. And then I'm going to, before I dry it. So I'm going to collage this down, put down some clear gesso, and then I'm going to dry it. And I'm going to fast forward the boring parts so you guys don't have to sit and watch that. So let's get started. I don't want this video to be too long. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, I love this image right here, and it's just beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and collage this down, and then I'm going to tell you about my heartache right now. Okay, let me get some water. Okay, so I woke up this morning, did all my usual morning stuff, and all morning I kept hearing something funky. Something funky in the house. And it wasn't my animals. It didn't sound anything like my animals. It sounded kind of like a drip, but it had a funny sound. So I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, well. So I'm searching all the rooms, going around room to room, looking at my ceiling, trying to see if it's something there or something spilt or well, lo and behold, in my son's room, it is leaking. in one of the corners on the ceiling. It's raining today. It's been raining, I don't know, all day. Since this morning, whatever, I don't know. So there's a drip. And it's not just one drip. It's like 3 or 4 drips all in the one area, but big drips dripping down onto my son's little nightstand and other stuff. So that's why it sounded funny. Like it was a drip, but it was a funny sounding drip. Oh my God, you guys. I'm waiting for my son to come home so we can get up in the attic and see if it's something with the roof, or because the attic is not like it's not redone, so it's not inhabitable. It's just an attic that's not really meant for storage or anything like that. It's just a basic, attic that has the, what do you call it? The insulation and, the slats that go across and all that. And I'm going to give this a little bit of glue too on the back. And I'm making a mess because I didn't prepare. Okay, so let's just do this really quick. And I'll get wipey for that. Let me just position this, and then I'll talk more about my morning issues. Oh my God, I'm so worried, guys. Oh my gosh, I am so worried. I'm hoping it's just because I do see a slight crack in the ceiling. So I don't know what it is. I'm worried that I got a leak in my roof. So I have to get up in the attic, see what's going on. If it's a leak in my roof, then I need to have my son the next few days, because it's not supposed to rain again until possibly Thursday. No bueno, guys, no bueno. I'm so stressed out right now. As you guys know, I am on disability, limited income. I don't have the money. And what's even worse is last year, some of you know, whatever, I was let go from my job, I didn't have any money, and I had filed for Social Security, disability, and so I don't have the money for this. And then my credit, because I didn't have money when I was let go for medical reasons from my job, I couldn't pay the credit card type bills and stuff. So my credit is not anywhere. It's not terrible, but it's not good enough to get a loan, especially with now all these things that have late payment, it's just, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't, if it's truly a roof problem that my son can't fix, that we can't home DIY, what am I going to do, guys? It's, yeah, I mean, I should have probably used gel, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm going to give that a minute to set up. Did I do it? Is it? Oh, it's crooked. Ay, jeez. Louise. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to lie. I'm very stressed out today. So I'm like, okay. I need to get in the studio and do some art because my son isn't home yet, and I'll go crazy if I do nothing. And I usually work here in the studio every day. Even if you guys don't see what I'm doing something. Now, I was talking and not paying attention. See if we can get this a little more even. Oops. No. There we go. Even it out. Gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, my gosh. What am I going to do, guys? I don't know. I don't know. So that's my fun for today. And, you know, it's Monday. Remember the whole I hate Monday thing? Well, truly, I hate Mondays. Yeah, if this is any sign how my week is going to go, no bueno, man. It's not good, my friends. Not good. Yeah, not good. So, enough of the blah, blah, blah crappy thing to talk about. What else shall we talk about? So I'm just, again, I'm just collaging this down. This is just the normal, like cardstock that I use for digitals. So it's thicker than regular paper, but it's not super thick like heavy cardstock or, you know, designer papers like, you know, 49 to market and that. So I don't know why. Let's see now. This girl, she needs to be like right there. Give this a good burnish here really quick. Then I'll do the top. Okay. All right. Now. So how was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody had a good weekend. I went by the ghost's house on Saturday for a little while. You know, visited there. You know, and then I had Sundays are my chemo day, so I don't do anything or go anywhere because, well, if you've ever been on chemotherapy, no bueno, no bueno. It makes me super sick, and so it's a total in the bed day because I can't really like, you know, I already have issues, so the chemotherapy makes me super sick too on top of it. So yeah, but other than that, I had a good weekend. Let's see, what did I do Friday? Did I do any Friday? I think Friday. Can't remember. Did I do? Well, I don't know. I don't know what I did. Make sure that if you're collaging, you work out any air bubbles. For sure. Work out any air bubbles. So I'm gonna go away. Oh wait, let's just give this a quick dry while you guys are here. I'm gonna put this in water over here. Okay. All right, so put that in water so it doesn't get yucky. Otherwise, you could put it in saran wrap and just keep it on your desk as you're using it. Let me straighten out the cover here. Okay, so now I'm just going to give it. I was going to dry it, but then I thought, you know what? It doesn't really matter. It mixes in with the matte medium, right? Okay. I'm giving a full coat of the clear gesso. It's extra adhesive slightly, and it'll give me tooth. It'll give tooth for your mediums, whether it's watercolor that you're doing or, you know, acrylics or inks or whatever the case may be. Okay. I got a little stray piece of string or something. Oh my goodness, get off my hands. I can always feel my hands getting yucky. Okay. All right, let's give this a dry and see where we're at. So it's got a little bit, it's got matte medium for your adhesive. It's got clear gesso to retain the image, but give you tooth to work on. So I'm gonna go and dry. I'm gonna dry this, and I'll go into fast forward mode for you guys, and then I'll be back. nice and dry. Now, let's do, let's make sure all our edges are done. We have no lifting. Nice, 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 nice. Nice and flat, no bubbles. Okay. All right, guys. So now pick your stencil of choice if you're following along. And I would love for you guys to follow along and then, you know, just tag me in your post. So I was going to do this. Where did I want to do this? Was it one here? No, I think I wanted to do, I think I wanted to do two over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some simple masking tape and mask off part of the stencil that I don't want. So I'm going to mask off here. I generally don't mask off, but this one, the patterns are so close together. You know, the flowers are so close together that I can't, it'll make too much of a mess. So usually I just, you know, scrape it off the project and move on. But I want to make sure I get a nice, clean image in this case. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that one like that for a second. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in here, start it down here. Oh no, maybe up. Maybe that's what it was. I can't remember. I had a vision in my head, and I don't know if this was the same vision, but yeah, we're just going to go for it. I think there is good. Oh, it's not straight. Let's, oh, I need to come down a little bit. Oh, stop it. Okay, don't want all this. I want the stem to look like it's going off the picture. And let's make sure that this is straight. Okay, all right. I'll kind of hold that. So another trick too, if you use masking tape, it'll help you, you know, or washi tape or whatever. You know, I'm just using masking tape here, and yeah. Okay, so I'm just getting gesso. Like I said, if you use like the plumber's putty or what, not the plumber's putty, the wall spackle or, you know, modeling paste, whatever your favorite of choice is, you know, you use that. A lot of times I just use gesso because it's not as, I don't like the roughness of modeling paste. So this is nice and soft, a little bit more flexible. Yeah. I just prefer, I have a few favorite pastes, but gesso is typically what I will grab for most. Plus, this gesso is nice and creamy. It's super white. Let's see how we're looking. Perfect. Okay, good. That's good enough there. All right. Now, I wanted just one more. Do I want it going off? No. Let's do it this way. No, don't like that either. Maybe. Oh, maybe we'll just do that. Ooh, there's. I usually just scrape this off. Extra gesso there. Just deciding. I don't want to cover up her shoes, I don't think. Yeah, let's just do this little bit down here. I'm going to just hold this down. Oops, without getting gesso on her. And then we're just going to do this one. I'm going to hold it right there. Oh boy, guys, I just don't know. Like, I can't catch a break. You know, I had to fix plumbing. No, not last year. Year before, that was $5 grand. And I know I bought an old home, and I know that. I I know, but you just never, I know the roof is definitely old, but I don't have the money for a new roof, and I'm hoping that it's just a simple leak, and my son can get up there and put spackle up there. Do I want more? I think I want something more in here. Something more in here. So let's do this. Okay. Hold this. Dagnabbit. Okay. It didn't ruin my flowers. And let's see. I am going to scrape where I see that my fold is for my spine. I mean, you could put paste on your spine, but I don't want it on this one. I don't think. And I've wiped it off now. So let's just put another couple. Yeah, let's just put a couple more in here. And the thing is the reason why I use the collage sandwich method to collage these down is that it also gives you the ability to wipe off extra bits you don't like. Okay, I think that's good enough on that side. Yeah, I like that. Now, let's see where we want to go. I don't remember where I was going as I stated a few minutes ago. I mean, I thought I had a plan, but definitely want that one to go that way. Don't want to cover up the flowers though, but I do want to put one over here, so I'm going to do that. Get out a little bit more paste. Let's see. So what else can we talk about? My Odin, my pretty tat, he has become such a talker, not a whiner, complainer. Like when I come in the house, he doesn't whine at me and anything like that, but he has become quite the talker, which is really, really fun because when I go to, like if he's sleeping or doing something, I go to talk to him and he meows at me. He has conversations with me. It's really cute. That's the good thing that's going on. Oh, my granddaughter had her birthday today. We had the kids over the weekend, so we did a little bit for them because my grandson's birthday. Well, for her, but a couple weeks ago we also had my grandson Ollie, his birthday. His birthday is on May 17th, and what do you call it? Her birthday, my granddaughter's birthday, is the 6th. So she is my Gemini twin. She's definitely a mini me and loves art. She just loves art. We got her, let's see, what did we get her? My son got her a Pikachu dress. It's so cute. Has the little Pikachu ears and everything. It's yellow with the black, and it's got a poofy tulle skirt, a little bit long. So it's a one piece like hoodie type thing. It's really cute. It doesn't cover her face, but it gives her the ears and everything. So anyway, my son got that, and he got her a big Lego set, and they built that yesterday. Yeah. So then she got a few other things. Let's see, we got her. This cute little. It's one of those animals, dolls, where it's hard and you could feel that the motor and everything is that, but it's covered with fur and everything. But anyway, so when you buy it at the store, it comes in this pre-looking wrapped box, or wrapped looking box. And what it does is you pull something and it automatically starts like as if, you know, an egg is hatching, so it automatically starts getting that you know, it starts punching out pieces of the box like if it's hatching out of the box. It is so cute. And it does all kinds of things. She loved that. Okay. All right. I like this. Let's see. Oh, no, this is not a wipey. I need a baby wipe. All right. So, all right. I'm going to now definitely. I'm gonna clean my stencil, and let's just do that so I can save as much gesso as possible. There we go. And then I'll wipe it off with the rag, and I can continue to talk a minute. And then I'll dry this again in fast forward mode, and then I'll come back. And then we're gonna do a little bit of painting, and that's it. I mean, it's literally that simple, that easy to put together a mixed media style journal cover. Journal cover in just a few minutes. I mean, mine, I would have had this done minutes ago if I was just doing this and not on video and not talking. So, but I mean, it's literally that fast to put together a journal cover. And we're not going to like be painting, you know, the Mona Lisa here, but we're just going to dab in some color to bring out more of that pinky red. It's coming a little, well, quite a bit orange on the screen. And I haven't figured out, I got the blue and the green right, but the reds and pinks are still coming out a little orangey, so I apologize for that. I wonder if it'll, let's see, if it'll autofocus into the deeper red pink color. Let's see. No, I still have to mess with the settings, but I got everything pretty much. Well, I did. I got everything where it needs to be focus and color wise and all, and brightness and all that. So I'm hesitant to touch it. But I want you guys to get the true color and the true, you know. And if I just got to resolve that red issue because it's a little out of whack. I got the blue green right now and focus and lighting and all that. Because, you know, this was a new camera that I got, I don't know, a couple months ago now. Thank you, Mama, because I needed a new camera. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to go away, and I'm going to dry this, and then we'll come back, and I'll see you then. I'm going to go into fast forward mode. I'll be right back, guys. This is dry. Oh, this is not totally dry yet. Let's see. Well, I need to dry it a little bit more. I want to show you guys something something too, if you don't know. If you hold your heat gun real close to whatever paste you're making, I don't use the hardware stuff, but it might work with that. But it will bubble. Let's see. I'm going to bring you up here. Let's see. Focus. Come on. There we go. See that bubbling? And then got some bubbling bits over here. Okay. Oh, my son is home. That means we can go and take a look at go up in the attic. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that's how we're looking right now. Since my son is home, I'm gonna stop or pause this, and I'll be back. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so where was I? Oh yes. So I brought out the last couple things we're going to use, and I said I was going to make it limited supplies, and I still really feel it's limited supplies, but I also brought out something else to play with. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Okay. We're going to jazz up the butterfly just ever so slightly, and then we're going to paint our beautiful cover. So, what I did was, let me move the watercolors over this way and put our cover down here, and let's see if I can get it. All right, there we go. Getting there. I think that's a good spot for you guys to see, right? Okay, so I could raise you up, but I don't want to do that. I want to keep you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm trying to get that perfect sweet spot for the camera for you guys. So I'm working on it. It's like there now. But anyway, I'm working on it. Let's move on. So our butterfly friend here. So I've been kind of playing with it a little bit to kind of give it some texture and movement. So there's our little guy. This comes up a little bit. We're going to do some embossing on him to kind of make him pop a little bit. All right. There we go. I think that's good. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So I have, we're going to do some embossing. I have my Versamark stamp pad, and I brought out my vintage beeswax by Sap Green, and a couple of my Nuvo pens. These are the Nuvo like glitter pens. They're the same as like a Wink of Stella. So if you have a Wink of Stella, that's, and I have a few different colors. I think 6 altogether. No, 5 altogether. And so they're perfect for something like this. So the colors I chose is the Blush Rosette. This is somewhere between a copper and a rose gold. So let me, come on. Come on. Ooh, maybe the camera's too far. Oh, come on. There it is. Blush Rosette. And terrible at this. Okay, sorry. I never said that I was completely professional. This is called Midas Touch. Come on, where? There we go, Midas Touch, number 881. Okay, so I'm gonna mostly use this one. It's a really light gold, and I'm gonna kind of put that all, like different spots, and then I'm gonna bring in a little bit of this color. And you see I did some testing before I started the video, but yeah. Okay, so I think I want to accentuate the olive green portion, kind of leave some places matte. Um, I'm just going along, and I didn't do anything to seal this butterfly, so I'm hoping we don't have a hot mess. But I think it'll be fine because this is kind of like a dry, ink kind of thing. Or is it a gel? I don't know. Should look that up. Yeah, add it to my to-do list. So guys, my roof or my ceiling, whichever one. So my son got home and we pulled out the ladder, and it took me like 10 minutes to get up the ladder to try to get into the attic because it's in my closet, the access. So there is, it's a good spot for it because we do have some leverage with the walls and stuff. But when you have a chronic illness, so those of you that have, RA or, you know what I'm talking about. So, and there's like a whole list of autoimmune diseases. And so for those of us that suffer, hugs to all of you. But so anyway, so it took me like forever to get up just to be able to get up enough to where I can look over the rafters. And 1 second, I'm gonna quickly heat set. Oops. Let's see, where do I want to put? I think we're going to put a little bit of this. Not everywhere, but see, it's cute. It's a really pretty rose gold color, but it's a little more deeper in the copper department. Come on. Okay, we're being Pretty Tat invaded. This is mine. This is not Pretty Tat's. Hello, you're on my butterfly. Let me see your paws. 1 moment, please, guys. Okay, I had to check his paws. Thankfully, it was dried in a little bit. Okay, so a little bit of the top there. And then let's do the same thing over here. And I'm not doing all the white spots. And then I'm kind of smearing it out so it kind of, I think you can get a better blend. You can use a Q-tip if you think you can't do it. Sometimes your best tools are your hands. So I don't stress it. Oh, that's super pretty. I'll show it to you guys in just a moment. A little bit more. Up a little bit. just subtle enough. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, now let's do this spot here, and then we'll leave the other ones. And my cat is over there doing something now. He's been real active today. I found a couple of his toys. They were in my closet. There's a little bit of a gap between the floor and my closet bottom, so he rolls them, and then they go in underneath the door and goes into the closet, and then we find them, you know, like in a case like this where I had to take everything out of the bottom of the closet to get up into the attic. It was, oh my God, it was so funny. And then, so anyway, so I finally got up there. I looked around, everything looks good except for one area, and which is a spot directly over my son's room on the, so it's, I mean, it's not too big of a project. My son's going to see if he can get stuff to seal it, and then go up there and seal the roof on that one spot. It's like I would say maybe 3 by 4 inch area, so not too terribly big. Yeah. All right. So I think I like that. Let me see what you guys. Let me turn this over so you're not distracted by anything else. So you can just see the beautiful butterfly. You can already see some of the colors. I'm raising it up there. Let's see if we can get it. Come on. So hard to capture metallic. I'm going to try. Oh, I got a glimpse of it. There we go. Now you can see. Come on. Where are you? There. Let's turn it around. See if we can get another view. You guys. There we go. You can see the what do you call it? It's not glitter. It's like metallic glue ink stuff. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. But anyway, I love that. If you don't have Wink Estella or the Nuvo pens, maybe you have Neo 2s. And you can add, or you can do it with watercolor. Whatever you choose to do. Oh, yes, guys. Oh, yes. Yeah, whatever you choose to do. So let me move this over here for a second. And then I'm going to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. And it's got just enough curve. Yes. Okay. So, but I'm not going to put that on, but we are going to emboss it. And I don't know, been talking to you guys for 12 minutes about a whole lot of nothing. Okay, so let me get actually the paper. Let me bring that back. I'm going to just, you know what? Actually, just do it this way. We're gonna, and now the cat is in my room doing, only God knows what in there. He throws all his toys around the room. And okay, so I coated that real well. Okay, we're going to get our little pan here. And if you have regular clear embossing powder, or you can use a color, you know, whatever, or maybe you have triple thick. I think it's, yeah, triple thick embossing powder. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we need our tweezers. So they are right here. Oops. Well, no. Okay, so let's move our cover over here. Just moving everything around. All right. Make sure you put the top back on. One, you don't want to spill it like I have. You know, on the floor, over your desk, whatever. We're also not going to blow it all around either. That would be a hot mess. Ask me how I know. Well, I've never done that bad, but I have done some, you know, but it's all part of, and I'm just getting our little guy. I don't want to touch him too much with my fingers on the side where it's got the embossing powder. Okay, I think we're good there. Okay, so now we're probably gonna have to do this a couple times depending on how the coverage goes. I'm gonna mute so you guys don't have to hear it. Put on some music and just watch. I'm gonna do several layers of this until I get the butterfly where I want it. And this thing is gonna be going on and off, on and off, on and off. So I'm gonna mute and I'll put on some music for you guys. Anyway, let's smooth this and I'll just bring it up. Let's see. How gorgeous it is. It's so pretty. Get out those embossing powders, girls. Most of you, I'm pretty sure, knows. But maybe there's somebody new watching my channel, you know. Maybe, you know, maybe make you remember to use your embossing powders. All right. So, I had to wipe down my desk. Okay. I want to try. Yeah, I like that. That is going to look so nice on there. That's going to look so nice, girls. So nice. All right. So our butterfly is good. I'm going to put him on, but I want to, I just love how it looks and feels. All right. Enough about the butterfly, Shauna. Move on. Okay. So now we're going to play with a bit of watercolors. And I know which two colors I'm going to use. And then maybe we'll use a metallic along the way. As soon as I get my stuff. No. Sorry guys, but I don't need to mix cut. Well, okay. All right. I kind of changed. I didn't change anything really, but I mean, I'm just discombobulated today, I guess. Brushes. Trying to find my brush. One moment, please. Okay, I'll just, yeah, I'll use this one. I'll just use one. It's fine. I don't need to. Okay. Spray your watercolors, especially if you're using student grade. Right. I don't know why I sprayed them all, but every once in a while I like to spray the whole palette. Weird, I know. The water evaporates. You're still left with all the beautiful colors. Let's see. And it keeps the, I think it keeps the watercolors moisture. Okay, this is deep sap green. And I love this color. As most of you already know, it's a very dark olive hunter green. I love the color. Okay. So it's really pretty. Let's see. Did I want? No, I think I want to do this one. I'm going to put on red. This palette hasn't been used a lot. My mom gave this to me. This it's a painter's palette. So the lid has the wells to put paint in, and then underneath that sits the sponge to dab your brush off on. It's so soft, and it's, you know, these two to go together to form the top to this. And you got your two wells, and I really like this thing. I don't know why. It's not pretty by any means, but I think it's functional for me. Gotta find what works for you girls. Just saying. Okay, and then I'm going to show you something. Where's the, oh, we can do it. That's fine. That's fine. Well, probably not. Let me get a piece of scrap wall, watercolor paper. So you guys can see. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of that. Clean off my brush. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit of that green. And there you go. You have a deep, you get a deep, dark, plummy color, and a burgundy, and you can go as deep as you want. And so, yeah, sometimes green and pink or green and red mix well. Okay, so, but I like to let it blend on the paper. So that's what I'm going to do. And I got water. So, and I really want to I'm going to do a little bit of the pink intermingling around here, and then have the green, and then we'll we'll finish it off. So first of all, I'm going to start here. Okay. And I think, did I tell you guys? Quinacridone Rose is our color that I'm using. Then I'll show you guys how to seal a watercolor that's not going to be in behind glass. I'll show you how this will stand up to the test of time. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to come in with the green at the same time. So I'm really just I'm letting it kind of mix on the paper. That becomes a neutral. It's a plummy. It's just a really good. And I'll darken it more, but when it mixes on its own, it's beautiful. And maybe you guys want to come down some. Let me lower you guys down so you can really get a good view of the project. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to keep bouncing around. You just kind of bounce around and see what I like. And these smaller ones a little bit darker, and maybe we'll give this one a dark center. Lighten that one up over there. Help the pigment dance. If you just bring in, if the paint is more wet, then bring in a drier brush, and you can help the pigment dance with the tip of your brush. If the project is drier, you want your brush wetter. No. Again, the more it plays by itself, the better. Ooh, too much water. Too much. Okay. All right. Now this one. Just a little bit darker here. This one. Since that one's lighter, put some contrast in there. Now I'm going to really dab off my brush. Get some more pink and really darken up those the centers of the flowers. Yeah, I think it just gives it a little bit of character than just painting over it or around it. When you do your paste through a stencil with the design, it just, the way the liquid medium is not acrylic paint, liquid acrylic ink, yes, and oh, nice. I'm getting a little bit of fade on the paper, which will give it more of a worn vintage look. Do a little bit of that on purpose. Okay. Do one side at a time, I guess. I hope I'm not putting my head head in the video. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go around and I'm going to finish up. I'm going to dry and come back in and paint a little more. And then I usually do 2 layers, if not more, depending. And then I will bring in the dark. But it'll be a lighter dark today than I normally go for. Well, we'll see. And this will need some contrast. And I want to come in with a little bit darker green and got to dry and layer, right? That's how mixed media works. Just work your layers, right? So I'm going to go away. Well, no, I'm not going to go away. I'm going to put you on fast forward, put on some music, and finish this up. And then, yeah, I'll come back. All right. Okay, guys. I wasn't really watching myself in the video, but I think I pretty much stayed right here where you can see everything. She's done except for one last thing. I am going to take my Inktense Spark pencil and do some bits and pieces of some darker spots, and to finish off, everything. But other than that, I mean, she's so beautiful. Isn't that fabulous? On the spine, I did a little bit of shading in there. Let the water. If you look really close, you'll see that the water and the paint went into there, the grooves with wallpaper. So when you look at it, it looks like a brick wall or stucco wall. I love that. Worked out great. I love the flowers. Yeah, I love her the way she is. And I might do some white splatters too. Who knows? Or I don't know. I don't know, but if I do, what I'll do is I'll come back, and after I've done all of that, the shading and the white splatters, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, guys. See you in just a minute for you. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So probably the next, I'll probably be able to finish this later today or tomorrow. I love it, and I can't wait to show you the finish. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye. Be safe. Stay creative, my friends.